After witnessing such an aggressive drop in Bitcoin, it's important to speculate on where the future creek might be situated. In previous videos, we speculated that we might be facing Wyckoff's automatic reaction, which would most likely push the price down. So, can we expect in the short term for Bitcoin and the crypto ecosystem? It's always good to remember that Bitcoin is in a macro bullish channel in its daily time frame. Based on this premise, we shouldn't forget that we're in a complex corrective pattern composed of a W, a poor Y, and ending in a large Z. What you're seeing on the screen is completely normal, something we're very accustomed to seeing in financial markets. With that said, we need to evaluate the macro defense zone, which is the level that smart money is fiercely defending for one reason or another. And we will, of course, give it importance. Notice that this defense zone is also the guideline of the Z. With this in mind, understanding that we are in a key market context and at an extreme, let's move to a smaller time frame, like 1 hour. We shouldn't forget that we come from a macro distribution where smart money broke the creek and aggressively pushed the price down. Once we saw this, we knew where Bitcoin had impact tech, the defense zone, without hesitation. Now, moving to a 15-minute time frame, it becomes crucial to assess where the creek will be situated after such a significant bearish climatic action. This is why you've seen us speculating on this structure in previous videos. We finally identified it. Although we didn't know if the price would make a deceptive climatic move before dropping or just drop directly, we've been speculating about a range, and at this point could be the automatic reaction in what could be a Wyckoff bullish accumulation process. Now, let's zoom in to assess the following. Well, we've been observing in previous videos how this first attack could have been labeled, and so we did, as in the stopping volume there was a significant aggressive drop that we've fearlessly labeled as absorption. We analyzed this using order flow charts to be more certain about what we were seeing throughout this process. With that said, what becomes crucial for us? Why not establish a micro defense zone here? We're seeing how a key level has been set, which although initially opened as a strong trap, was later acknowledged again. This type of event, where we see the price acknowledging this microstructure, has made us positive for the crypto ecosystem in the immediate and short term since this morning. This is something we've shared live with the Crypto Insight community. Now, what are we evaluating? A compression against the structure. When we talk about the structure, we refer to the micro defense zone I just showed you. Here, we're seeing a bearish impulse that the market is continuing with a channel ending in a range. This is why we're positive in the short term, but a deceptive bearish climatic action wouldn't surprise us in the slightest, as you will see next. This aligns well with other cryptocurrencies before seeking the movement we've been aiming for, at least against the creek. As said, we're positive in the short and immediate term, and we would love to see a bearish climatic action first. Zooming out, remember that yes, we're aiming for the creek, but that doesn't necessarily mean we'll see its immediate break. Frankly, we don't know, and no one does, but we have it as a good target. We'll see if we remain in the range or what the price will do next. We'll keep you updated in future Crypto Insight videos. Now let's analyze what altcoins like Solana and Polkadot are telling us. But first, welcome to Crypto Insight, your ethical and moral channel for cryptocurrency technical analysis. Here, we really know what we're talking about. We conduct advanced technical analysis that has been developed for over 12 years. We upload videos several times a week. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, let me know and leave a comment with your opinion. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell so you don't miss the next opportunity.
We're now looking at Solana's chart in its daily time frame. To put things in context, we're experiencing a macro corrective pattern, followed by a strong bearish impulse, and now we're in the Z, which has already allowed us to trace its guideline. Now that we're in context, let's analyze the 15-minute time frame where after this bearish impulse, confirming the macro Z guideline once again, we're evaluating a micro accumulation process. In this process, we already have a defined creek. After this structural trap that fell below the proposed guideline, we've seen a bullish impulse where they've set a defense zone that remains valid and seems to be the classic compression before the creek break. This break would be upward as we are positive about the crypto ecosystem, and as mentioned, we are evaluating a bullish accumulation process. Now, thanks to cross-analysis, if Bitcoin showed us that bearish climatic action we're evaluating, we could expect Solana to make a bearish trap below the defense zone before moving upward. Now, let's analyze Polkadot, where we can see in the daily time frame that we are in a trap zone below the defense zone. Let's zoom in and move to a 15-minute time frame to see this trap more closely. Here we can see that after the bearish impulse, they've set a creek. We're evaluating a bullish accumulation process here. We can also see that after the last strong bullish impulse, they set a defense zone that seems they don't want to break. Again, this compression over the creek may be alerting us to an imminent break. And here we will once again evaluate that before the creek break, the price could make a trap below the defense zone before breaking upward, ending this bullish accumulation process. To summarize, we remain positive about the crypto ecosystem. If you like this advanced technical analysis, let me know in the comments. Also, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you don't miss future analyses. Share this video with your friends and other trading and cryptocurrency communities so more people can improve their trading. Good luck with your positions, and see you next time.